Hey guys, Prizzle here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be reviewing Marvel Legends Carnage. Now, this figure was released in, I think, around 2015, I do believe. A few years back, and they re-released him, but now he has accessories and stuff. We'll get into that first. So put you over here. He comes with a Build-A-Figure head of like a giant Venom head for like a giant Venom figure. I do have another body piece of him from my Poison action figure. But, you know, the head's pretty cool. Maybe I'll use it on something. He comes with this back piece that you can plug in right here. That it plugs in. It's a little tight. And it looks like that. You know, that kind of stuff. And you can swivel around and whatever you want to do with it. I'm not gonna use it because it's not really a thing I like. And he comes with a Cletus Cassidy head, which is the the host of Carnage. Looks way more Cletus Cassidy looking than the Cletus Cassidy in the Venom movie. And his eyes are a little kind of messed up, or his pupils are. It makes him kind of look crazy, which I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're going for. But, I wouldn't be using it at either. And he comes with two different hands. This nice axe, I almost called it a sword, axe hand, which for this one they're making like it come off from the hand. Usually his whole hand would turn into the axe from what I know, but I guess in this one they're going with this design. The only thing I don't really like about this is this right here. I'm not really a big fan of these tendrils that stick out of Carnage, even though Carnage practically does have them. It's not really one of my favorite things. And I would like if they actually had like something like they added black on here somewhere, like how Carnage is, red and black. And his other hand, which is like practically the same as this hand right here, but like enlarged, and I guess, and for like a better attack. And again, this tendril right here just looks kind of stupid, just like sticks out right next to here. If it was like, I don't know, somewhere else, it might be better, but it just like looks like an extra part of the finger or something, like whatever. And how you get these on, obviously you pop these hands off, and you pop these ones on, and you pop, and you pop, come on. On this hand is a little tight. There it is. And to note that on usually the hands, they go up and down right here. For the axe hand, it goes left and right, which I guess is pretty cool. I'm going to chop you. This is my cat, by the way, if you guys were wondering what I was doing. Alright, pop these off. Put these back on. head, just pop that off. And then yeah. The heads, I would say, are the hardest to switch. Because, you know, it looks cool. But, you know, again, that was actually easy that time. And it looks pretty cool. I like the design. Again, like I said, not really a fan of the tendrils, but, you know, because they get in the way a little, but not really. This is practically my official first Carnage action figure. I had Spider Carnage, but I wouldn't really consider that actually being a Carnage. And also, this hand right here, this one right here, is a little warped, which is sucks. But nothing too serious, like it'll end up popping off. It's just this right here, this part right here is positioned in the wrong way. But I mean, it's fine. It's not like it's a big deal. The paint, I'm not really big on paint jobs because I don't really care that much about the sculpts and stuff. I mean, it has to look like the figure, like the actual character, but I like accurate figures, but I don't really care much about the paint. Like, if there's a paint splotch right here, I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I paid $20 for this guy. That shouldn't be here. And stuff like that. But for people that buy expensive figures and there's paint splotches and stuff like that, I can understand why. Because, obviously, it's an expensive figure. They're paying a lot of money for those figures. But a figure like this, that's just, you know, $20. If you're poor, then yeah, it might be a big deal. But if you're rich, or I don't want to say rich because, like, you know, people might be offensive that, like, are you calling me poor because I don't have money to buy figures that you do? Look, I'm not rich. I can't really buy figures that I want. A lot of figures. I only have like a few SH Monster Arts and a lot of NECA figures. Alright? So calm down. And I have a lot of Marvel Legends. So stop hating on me. Okay? You're gonna make me cry. But eventually I'll hopefully get a good job and be able to buy more figures for you guys to see reviews to. Only if YouTube, you know, would give me some money. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if I was getting money for YouTube, I'd probably only get like 3 cents per video. That if. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the face looks pretty cool too. You know, enough about the sculpt and whatnot. But the most important thing about action figures, in my opinion, the articulation. So his head can look up that far. There is, I guess, a little bit of head pivot of back and forth. But only like a smidge, like a microscopic smidge, I don't know. The head does turn 360, so you can break his neck. And he does not have like a type joint. I don't know what that kind of joint would be called. The arms go up that far. 360. Upper muscle swivel right here. Double jointed elbows, wrist movement right here, up and down, 360. And like I said, this arm goes back and forth. Ab crunch goes forward that far, back about that far. If I can get him to stand straight, thank you. Waist swivel. The arms are getting in my way. Everything's getting in my way because of the tendrils. Oh my god, Carnage, you're making me mad. You don't want to make me mad. Waist swivel. Legs can go up that far. Go back that far. Upper thigh swivel. Knee, double knee joint right there. Squat jaw. Lower or calf swivel or whatever the frick it's called. That right there. Frick the back, the back, the back. The back, the back, the back. Foot goes up that far. Down that far. And you got ankle pivot, as most as Marvel Legends have. Out of rating, I would probably give this guy a 9 out of 10. Though, surprisingly, I'm not as excited about this figure as I was. I don't know why, but I'm just not. I don't know. But, you know, still a cool figure. I'll definitely be making a stop motion soon of, like, introducing this figure or something like that. And probably introducing another figure, which is going to be reviewed exactly after this one. I'll give you a hint who he is. Go see that review. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this review. I am not the best reviewist, so don't judge me for my looks and my ways of the action figure. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will eat you later.